All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you guys. This is Jay Randy here. So let's share this. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning to you guys. This is Jay Randy here. Let me just make this adjustment here quick. Let me make the adjustment here quick. All right, so guys, good evening to you, good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Tabletop Show with me, Jay Randy. I overslept today, came from where I went straight to bed, so please forgive me. But we are here, guys, and share the video. We are here and share the video. Okay. Let me test the sound quality first and see what's going on here. Let me test the sound quality again and see how the output will look like. All right. So, hi, guys. This is Jay Randy here. Hello. I think it look great. I think it sound great. I think it look great. I think it sound great. All right. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. We are back here to present another edition of the Tabletop Show with me, Jay Randy here. So please share my video there, guys. Please share my video. Let me try to do mine from my end here. Let's see here. I'm sharing now. I am sharing now. I am sharing. I am sharing. I am sharing. Okay. I am sharing my video. So please try to share the video as well. I am sharing with across the whole network. All right, so let's move on here. Excuse me there. I am sharing. All right, my head is down because I am sharing right now. I am sharing because my head is down. I am sharing. Hey, my man Johnny is here. Yeah, John is here. John is here. Man John is here. Hold on there, guys.
Nothing for our country. So let them go back to the place. They will not get one vote here. We tire today, we tire tomorrow.
I'm Jackson Mo William. You see, my brother, this is a little business that I made to support my 5 children. During the year 2005, Madam Seri told us that there were going to be free primary education, especially free primary education. And she told us there will be a lot of job facility and company than ever before. And she said also there was going to be a stop to corruption, and corruption was going to be her worst enemy. And I think she set precedent on Judy Bryant. But after Judy Bryant died and all the rest of her ministers were just transferred to another ministry for corruption, I see the election to be very critical. And one thing I should tell the Liberian people is to get the United Party out of Liberia completely, because they are people like the demonic forces that is hanging over Liberia, trying to suck our.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here. The time is coming, the hour is near, and we are going to use this platform here to begin to put out there every political party past, because there's always a trish. The past will always determine the future, and we have politicians in the country that continue to give false impression to our people. What we do on the platform here, we are here to look at the different political candidates and present them to the people of Liberia for them to be able to make a very informed decision. I'm here to do the best I can, and I will always present to you what I am doing here. I am not a political, how they call it, partisan that is here to praise or talk for a political party. If that is going to happen, I must be paid for that. What I can do and what I will be doing is to inform the Liberian people of all the political leader in the country. If anyone believes that Jay Rennie can be an access to your party, you will have to work with me for us to promote your agenda. And promoting your agenda means I have to make sure that whatever you plan to do for the Liberian people, I will champion that for you. Yes, there are political consultants throughout the world, unless many Liberians haven't understood that yet, that there is something called consultant in the United States, across any country, they have political consultant. If that hasn't been introduced into Liberia, I will be the first person to introduce that. I know today in Liberia, there are many talk show hosts who are partisan for their party. And that means that they don't look on the other side to discuss the other things that belong to other political party. That is the contrary to who I am. My goal here is to make sure that if you have a political platform and belong to a political party, I want to make sure that the people of Liberia understand. And over the years, I have built for myself a platform where I present the truth. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. But every time I come on, I try to do the best I can so that people can understand me. One reason is I don't live in Liberia. I live in this country here where I can afford think for myself and think for who others who are close to me. And likewise yourself. You live in this country, you live in Europe, you get that same opportunity to afford things for yourself and also for your family. The contrary there is, the contrary there is, or the contrast there is, people in Liberia do not have that opportunity. So where do we stand when it comes to equity? Where do we stand when it comes to equality? I know many people will not appreciate me here, and that's fine. That is fine. All right. Not everybody going to go to heaven. Not everybody going to go to hell. Not everybody going to support me. But I just have to do what I have to do. If I can get up in the morning and have breakfast, if you can get up in the morning and have breakfast, what difference will it make if you don't want to admit to the truth? What difference will it make? And, and I would not want for anybody to feel comfortable with me because maybe I got a political party interest. No, I am here. Many of you guys today watching me right now. Some of you guys went to work today. You will not come by and tell me, say, I went to work for free. No. Whatever you learn, the reason they hire you is because you know what you learn and you must be paid for that. I'm not looking for a political job, my friend. I'm not looking for a political job. There are many people around that don't even have no experience. They want political job. And it's typical. In every political system, there are people that we call political appointee. They are not professional people, so to speak. In many cases, they are given this position because they have interest and they supported that political candidate. And when that political candidate won an election, then they become friends with the political leader. They get that benefit from the political leader. I'm not in that shoe there, my friend. All right. So let us go back. Let listen to this thing here while I share my video. And please help me share the video too, guys. All right. So let's listen to this little one here.
have been around that they are not in good relationship. Finally, if the city.
Let's go back to this one.
And destroy our children and great-grandchildren future. They are. I'm talking to say that I'm very bad because you talk about the man they call Joseph Boaga into this way. I'm against it totally. I'm against the entire Unity Party. Let government.
So meaning you are saying no to Joe, right?
No to Joseph Boaga. No to the Unity Party. Let it go our way. Let it leave us. Let us live our peaceful life. Let our children go to school happily. And let Papa come home with black plastic bag filled with rice, pepper, chicken soup, and let the children be happy.
My name is Loretta. We have one fan this government. The Joe man is talking about as a land Joe rule this government for the 2 years. For the 2 years, not small years. And then there is nothing that you can show like brand people. So for that reason, we are not satisfied with Joe. We want him no more again. He said when I offered Joe said he comes to work there. I'm not satisfied because he is corrupted. The whole government is corrupted for one fact. Right now, our children, you see, younger than me, I say you go here. I say you say you go. When I'm a child, your child is listening. But when you go to the schoolhouse, you say you won't go see your child at school, my dear. The money that will cost it. The money why you get up to or TV or data. So again, the market will make it so you pay our children's school fee. Again, manage my dear. So for the reason we tired.
Just a bit for me, I'm not satisfied because. You know, for the government have been ruling up to this time, or 2 days the last time. But we have been disappointed by the government. And me especially, more especially having to do with our leader, which is the president. Yeah, and the current government has the most educated government, but now the current government has the most corrupt government. So why? If good, why bad? So that's a problem. She said you have no control over prices for what a leader. They won't have control over prices. So for me, right now, although all they finished, but I don't think I can vote to that barrier because it's the same government. When you get in power, it will be the same government because she will control him. Yeah. So for me, I'm not very willing to even see Joe Boaga leading us as president.
We suffering too much. You are very hard. We used to buy a cup of red for $20.
All right, so let's hold the people over there, and let me just give you guys a little bit of information here. So today, I have been working the phone, and I have been sending messages to people from Liberia. My focus in this year campaign is not on Monrovia. Yes, my focus in this year campaign is not on Monrovia. I am targeting Lofa County. I am targeting Bon County. I'm targeting Nima County. And I'm targeting Riverses. I'm targeting the Southeastern. Yes, I'm targeting the Southeastern. So I'm working with people, and I would like to speak to my big five of the camera in the coming days. I'm negotiating with 2 radio stations, and my big five are people who want to see the best for Liberia. They don't get mad when I say Comey not doing the right thing. They will say, why Comey not doing the right thing? And I will explain to them. They will say, yes, you are saying the right thing about Comey. If they ask me why, and I give them the reason. If I also tell them that George Weah in many areas is incompetent, they will also call me and say, why you think George Weah is incompetent? And I will tell them and give them a reason. We will have this conversation. So these are my big five. They don't belong to any political party. I know many of you guys come to watch me here, but the reason I give them our name Big Five is because they are not in this political game for themselves. They are in it for the Liberian people. They have followed me for many, many years, and they understand now that it is not about them. It is not about their children. It is about their relative, their uncle, their aunt that live in Liberia. And they have been watching me because I have said on many occasions that I want to see the best for Liberia and any leader that come out there. So where I am right now, the negotiation that I'm making with the different radio station in Liberia, if you are willing as an ANC person to be my big five, you are welcome to invite me and say, look, Randy, I understand that I belong to a political party, but I think the interest for which you are fighting for, I don't mind listening to what you have to say in regards to that. Yes. But for my big five, I know who they are, what I have been talking about. It is time for us to hang hay because time is coming, opportunity is coming our way. So the first preference of people will be my big five. Other than that, if you are interested, you come and join me. What I'm trying to do, hopefully by God's grace, this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. All right, if everything goes well, this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, New York time, there will be an introductory broadcast that will be taking place from the first radio station. Yes, the first radio station. So those who I will be speaking to in the back end, I will be able to provide the information. Share the information with them so that they can get to understand. But I am working the phone, and things seems to be going very well now. As far as the two political parties in Liberia go, I had narrowed down my choice to two political parties. Yes, to two. I mean, think about a professional player who will say, you know what, I cannot play for any other team but three teams in Europe. One, I would decide, or I have decided, to play for Real Madrid, Barcelona, or maybe Juventus. That player, in many instances, that his choice. A agent can work with him, or he can find another agent. I know there are many political parties in the country, but at this time, I have narrowed down my choice to only two political parties. One is the CDC. The next is the ANC. I don't want to lie to anybody. That's who I am. I believe that these two parties, they can do something, not 100%. Unity Party has shown herself. Unity Party has shown herself. The number of years Joseph Boca has served in government, and he really wanted to do his best, you and I would have seen that and relate to that. Joseph Boca is not on my list to support. He's not on my list. I'm sorry, guys. He's not on my list. He can be the third party on your list, but I have narrowed down my choice to two political parties, ANC or CDC. Those are the two parties that I am willing to talk to work with if I'm to campaign. If I cannot get these two parties, from now to election day, I will discuss every one of them to the Liberian people. And just what I'm telling you is what I'm going to say. For me, Boca cannot be your president. For the CDC and the ANC, I will let the Liberian people know what they're capable of doing, what they're not capable of doing. And I will tell them the choice is yours to go and make. If that will benefit Joseph Boca, well, so shall it be. I have been around too long for people who are listening to me and from a different political party to know where I stand. I am not going to sit down here and tell you that keeping my lights on, burning my time here, putting my voice now into Liberia through local radio station for free. No, it's not going to be for free. It's not going to be for free. It's not going to be for free because, number one, there are people in the different political parties that are politically associated with the political leaders. They are not likable. They cannot stand before a crowd of people and say, elect Joseph Boca, because many of them got dirty records. Nobody trusts them. So what do? They hide in the darkness. And some of us who have been out here talking the truth, we come out here and tell them and tell the Liberian people that this person is better. The moment that Kennedy wins, they will be the first on the list that they will start to appoint. By that time, it's too late. By that time, it's too late. You feel me here? So in order to give the Liberian people assurance from me to you is to tell you about them. If I campaign for anyone this coming time, I will make sure that everyone that is in that party will be brought to your attention. There will be no more Emmanuel Shaw hiding in the darkness. There will be no more Child Bread hiding in the darkness. There will be no more Achibo Bona hiding in the darkness. If I don't get to know, I will tell the Liberian people. I have asked all the questions, whether they are hating people behind this Kennedy, behind George Weah, or behind Alexander Cummings. And they have assured me that they got no hating people. The people you see every day are the people that will be in their government. And I will be asking those that candidate who I will campaign for. If they lie to me, I will bring that lies to you. And if they turn out that they lied to you, I will come back here too and tell you that they lied to you. I'm not here to joke with anybody, my friend. Too many years have come and gone. Our people have been made fool out of. All right? Yes. Too many people have been used by our people. So this time around, we have to be transparent. I am not a political commentator for a party. No. I am a free voice. I am a free voice. Right now, I'm broadcasting on my YouTube channel. It's called J. Randy Free Voice. Yes. J. Randy Free Voice. All you have to do is just go on to YouTube. Let me just show you guys something quickly here. All you have to do is to go onto YouTube. All right. And just look for, just tap into Google. All right. Tap into Google. Let's see here. J. Randy. Yep, there you go right here. J. Randy Free Voice. There you go right here. All right. Once you go into J. Randy Free Voice, you shall see me right here. I'm sure this is big enough for you to see. So right now we are broadcasting here. J. Randy Free Voice. J. Randy Free Voice. You can hit that subscribe button. That's me right here talking right here right now. All right. So we are about to fire all our cylinders. We have been holding back on our cylinders. We have only been using our cell phone, but now it is time now that we are about to fire all cylinders. Yes. So we are ready to fire now. So go to YouTube, subscribe, channel for J. Randy Free Voice. Once I'm live here, you don't want to be on Facebook, that's fine, because I'm watching my dashboard right here right now. You can go there and watch for yourself and post comment and make all kind of comment. All right, that is your choice. So my big five, you know yourself. I'll be talking to you guys in the back end. I know the new position I'm taking based on the clarity. There will not be many people who will be happy about that. That's fine. When you diversify, you lose friends, you gain new friends. Some people from different political parties just want to come and sit on any show, and all they want is for you to talk for the political party. Whether you are catching hard time to pay your bills, whether you are catching hard time to do things, they don't give a damn. They just want to come and listen to you. No, that is the wrong way, my friend. Because the very people who sitting down and listen to you, their interest is in a candidate they want you to talk about. The moment a candidate wins and they get in that position, they're not going to go to the Liberian people and say, well, we are here, we're not looking for a job, we're not looking for money, we just here to come campaign, we just here to work for you for free. No, they will not do that. They will not do that. They will not do that. There will not be no talk show host. There will not be no senior member of a political party that will tell you, say, you know what? If my candidate wins, I will work for free. That's a lie. But what they want you, the partisan, to believe that somebody that come and sit down here and just talk, say yes. Then when the party get there, then they say, I will see you. No. No. If you want that, then your candidate and I got to sit down and then we talk. We will talk and make sure that whatever the plan is, it will benefit the Liberian people and it will also benefit you. The great country we live in today, you put political leaders or political candidates into office, you benefit, they benefit. Whether it is somebody supporting the Republicans or somebody supporting the Democrats, you benefit, they benefit. But in Liberia, they want you to support their candidate for free. Then they benefit, and then they choose whether you should benefit or not. No. That's not going to happen. You live in America here, you live in Europe, you live in Ghana, you live in South Africa. Everyone who comes to the table to throw professional support must be clearly defined. Whether they're coming in as some sort of consultant, you have to pay them. If they're coming in as a partisan, then you have to let them know. Because when you become a partisan, you are going to benefit as a partisan. Yes. When you come in as a consultant, you are only going to provide your consultancy, but you are not a political party. So I want you guys to see me as a consultant. All right? I want you guys to see me as a consultant. I'm willing to consult for only two parties, but I will have to make a choice. And whoever call me first is the person I will support. Whether they lose or they win, that's the party I will support. I'm not going to wait for nobody to say, oh, I'm waiting for that person. Whoever call me first, that's the person I'm going to support. If nobody call me, I'm still going to be there. But I'm going to throw as much I can give to the Liberian people to make up their mind. Would that benefit Joseph Boyka? Maybe it may benefit Joseph Boyka. Because for everything you do, there will be somebody that will benefit. So I hope I'm clear enough. I am not here. Oh, somebody said they just subscribed. Thank you very much, Sister Josephine. Thank you very much. All right. I am not here to make fool out of nobody. Since I parted way with the CDC as a partisan, I have never been seen on any platform where you say J. Randy now is part of the party. No. People have verbally accused me, but they are not visually, they are not physically seeing me on any party ground to say this. I can visit party. You know, in 2012 and 2013, CDC invited me to attend two of their major political workshops. The one in Philadelphia, I went and attended that one, is where I met Mr. Weir. I met Mr. Weir in that particular time, and the photo that I have of Mr. Weir and myself, we took that photo. We had a series of conversation there, and I got to understand the CDC platform. But during that time, there was no other party that invited me. The following year, in 2013, they also invited me to Baltimore, and I went there. And then after several interactions, I got to understand what the CDC party was about. I did not make my decision until 2016, late 2016, when I said, yes, I'm willing to support this party. So this time around is different. CDC out there, ANC out there. I'm hoping to attend their workshop or whatever it is, but my intent, my goal is to meet the political leader. I am not here to meet no second person. No, I'm not here to meet no second person. And it is not forced for me to meet Mr. Cummings or Mr. Weir. It's not forced. If I don't get to meet them, that means that my goal hasn't been accomplished. Because I'm not here to come sit down with somebody who want to say, yeah, come in here. No. I don't need no middleman. The only thing I need a middleman is to say it's available for you. The person is available for you to talk. I'm not here to meet no middleman. Because the middle player then, they only want to represent themselves. They can't take your news, they go lie. No, I don't want that anymore. I have been around too long into Liberian politics. I'm going to be very strict up with Liberian people now. Because we have been so bent until we have been in our country for 200 years, and it's very hard to straighten it out right now. So what part of that 200 we find ourselves in this age, my part of time will not be bent. No. At least when people are looking for straightening in the Liberian 200 years, let them pick up my one and say they want straight. They put it on the side. At least they want it helping us now to know that there are some straight people here. I'm not going to take any middle person to say, you know what, go talk for comment or go talk to go. No. If I can't get to talk to them, I'm walking away. Hey, now folks, I will just let the Liberian people know you're in our country, you're suffering. For me, I'm not suffering. I don't need no job. How many times have I said this thing here? How many times I have not said this thing that I don't need a job from the political candidate? I am a professional. If the country got problem and they're looking for professional people, they say, oh, all of you can bet. I will go there and go bet. When they take me, they will take me on professional level. For me, I like to consult. You know why it's good for me to consult? Because it shows my strength. It shows my capability. Consultancy is like, okay, my man, we'll take you on for only 2 months. Yes, sir. If you do good, we'll extend it to another 2 months. Yes, sir. That is the kind of thing that's my strength. That's my strength. If you put me on consultancy and say, I give you 2 months to do the job, and yeah, the job responsibility, I will do it to the best of my ability because I want to win you so that you can come and say, I depend on you. I depend on you. You see, when you look at a football game, when George Weah were playing football, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, what do they do for them? They sign them on contract because they're not going to keep them there permanently. They sign them for a certain year. But because political party in our country that 6 years, they will sign you for a short time because within that 6 years, they assign you so that you can perform. That's why it's not that the football club then will last forever. So that was when they give you 2 year, 3 year, 4 year contract. But in the game of politics, because for example, in America, you have 4 years, in Liberia, that's 6 years. So when they want to assign you, they will probably give you maybe 6 to 9 months or 1 year to see how you perform. That is what I am looking for. That is what I am looking for. That is why I'm here not telling you that, oh, I hear the support CDC. Anything I see out there is correct. No. We all as Liberians cannot think the same way. We should think different ways. But each way should be able to provide and make our country better. So the platform that I'm on, what I'm doing here is to open the eyes of Liberians so that they can make an informed decision. The men cannot be living in refugee and don't even believe that the government in Liberia, in Monrovia, got any connection. Some people feel that they're not even part of Liberia government system. Some people get up in the morning, they go in the interior, in the bush, they don't care. You know why Charles Taylor was very loved in Banga? Because Charles Taylor started something that was very important. Charles Taylor said Monrovia is not Liberia. It's just that Charles Taylor was so damn stupid. If Charles Taylor had just remained inside Liberia, Charles Taylor was going to be very, very powerful today. Even if he had left office, Charles Taylor was going to say, see that guy? You're for that man order. And there were going to be people who were going to adapt Charles Taylor good leadership, not the bad one that took him to jail. But he missed out on that opportunity. He missed out on that opportunity. Yes, he missed out on that opportunity. But we are here to tell you guys the truth. I have narrowed down my choice to 2. It's going to be either ANC or CDC. That's the 2 parties that I have narrowed myself down to. So, Mr. Randy, what do you think of, all right, Shavi, what Shavi said? Shavi, your question is incomplete. Your question is incomplete. Yes, sir. If Comey doesn't see you as an asset, I will protest. You will be in Atlanta. No, I'm not. Angela, I'm not going to Atlanta. All right, I'm not going to Atlanta. Um, I haven't made up my mind yet. I know. Sis. How do you call it? Sis Josephine. I keep saying Josephine. Oh God. Sis Umantro Kringer. She has invited me to go to Chicago. I haven't made up my mind yet. They are planning also to go to how they call the place, to go to Florida. I'm still contemplating on that as well. Yes. And I just seen that Atlanta is also coming up. So I'm still contemplating on that as well too. But no, as for Atlanta, I will remove Atlanta from there. Um, no offense to people in Atlanta. However, I will do the best I can. I see a lot of comments coming on, and the comments are too many now. Yes, the comments are too many. So it's I'm going to narrow down my choice. Um, I mean, I won't say yes. I won't say that for now. Where I'm going to go, but I appreciate and I welcome the invitation. Yes, okay, you gotta remember this is summertime, vacation time. All right. So a lot of things are in the pipeline for me. Um, so I have to make sure that I carefully plan out things and stuff like that. Um, I have met Cummings to be, I mean, in all honesty, I met Cummings virtually. We talk on uh, on Zoom, but this time around, I would like to like meet him if I do decide to attend any of the upcoming activities. I would like to do that, meet him face to face, because I did that for George Weah too. Yes, I did that for Weah two occasions, and that was based on former CDC chairman and former Mr. Cummings staff, Mr. Asifa Tokba, who did everything he could have done to get me to meet Mr. Weah. And Asifa Tokba is a very nice guy. Yes, Asifa Tokba is a very nice guy. All right, he managed to get me to meet George Weah and attend the CDC convention two times between 2012 and 2013. And now he's coming up now. He's coming back again. He had done one to for me to talk to Mr. Cummings, and I don't know whether he's going to be part of this other plan, but I see that there are different people coming up and to bring this of to the public. I mean, to bring me to see Mr. Cummings. All right. Somebody Shafi said, because I believe in CDC so much, we just need to work together. We don't need to work together. Is that what I'm talking about? Okay, so I see a conversation going back and forth here. All right, so that's the case. All right, I don't think you will regret. All right, so I see Angela. Angela here is pushing button, very difficult here. I don't know. And sis Agnes is here. Agnes is very strong. She's very instrumental. She got what I call a lot of ammunition. Yes. But all the ammunition she's giving me right now, those are very important ammunition. But says Agnes, that contract got to be signed in order to use that ammunition. Yes, because it's going to be a waste of ammunition if there's no contract. But I would say you got a very important ammunition, if you know what I mean. And that is in terms of the info that you share. Very, very powerful. But it can become an asset. And the reason I'm starting at this time, ladies and gentlemen, time is not on either party side right now, especially the ANC. All that nonsense thing that put Mr. Cummings through, it took away many opportunity. So if the ANC people really want to make sure we are one-on-one, this is the time that it need to start now. Yes. Because the idea of meeting George, we are one-on-one, is to plan to defeat Joseph Boyka. And the plan to defeat Joseph Boyka should be calculative, should be precise, should be very, very strategic in terms of implementation. So for me, what I have done personally, because I love my country, and I know every one of you guys do, but my love for my country is not 100% attached to a political party. It is attached to the message and the opportunity that I feel that Liberians should have. Those of us who live in the diaspora, the opportunity we get, many Liberians back home do not have that opportunity. And that is why I decided to take my own journey to inform the Liberian people. But informing the Liberian people is just one part of it. They need a party, they need a government, they need a leader. So along that pathway of mine comes the question, with all, with everything you're doing, Randy, with all you continue to say, who do you think that we should look up to? I got guys now from Nima County that are trying to get me on board. Yes, I got guys from Nima County that are trying to get me on board. Somebody say, Jay Randy, do you want to feel more popular? Keep to promote JV. I'm not looking for popularity, my friend. I'm not looking for popularity. Under no condition am I looking for popularity. I'm already popular. You know why I'm popular? I am popular. Let me put this statement up here, all right? This guy right here, all right? All right? He said, are you looking for popularity here? Or do you want to feel more popular? I will start with that question first. No, I'm not looking for popularity here. I'm just here to preach the message. The message is all I am about. And that message is to inform the Liberian people. Popularity contest, I'm not part of that. I am not listed among the famous people on Facebook. Because you know what? They are not done nothing for the Liberian people. Since they've been on Facebook, they have not been able to convince the Liberian people to have a better conversation. But what I would say to you, my friend, I have ran Mr. Weir campaign and Mr. Weir won. And if we were called to stand on the platform and say all those who supported George Weir to be president, especially on Facebook, stand up, I will be able to stand up. I will be giving that recognition. Until somebody can come and beat that record, I still remain on that side of the game. So it's not about popularity. I am not listed in the popularity index of Liberians. I'm not listed in that index. And I don't want to be listed in that index because it is not giving us the opportunity. So at least I address that other one. Keep the promo code there, yeah. Okay, yes. So keeping the promo code too, that's something that we'll further evaluate. All right. Promotion rank system, next prices, and more. Yes. So bit by bit, I'm breaking down the question, and I appreciate whatever you get. But my viewer will grow gradually. Facebook has come to me so many times and wanting me to subscribe to get more viewers. I had declined that so many times, but I will continue to do what I want. My target, my primary target is to get to the people on the ground. So I will appreciate anyone who feel that they want to assist me with popularity on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Google. That's fine. But this time, from now to next year, December, my primary goal and primary focus is to engage the Liberian people. Yes, is to engage the Liberian people on the ground. And I'm working hard towards that. So, like I said, my big five, I am looking forward to meeting you guys. Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys in the coming days to open up my plan that I'm working on in the back end. So that way you can get to know what are my decision or which direction I'm trying to go. So the big five, you know yourself out there, and I'll be looking forward. All right, enough of all these things. All right. So I think you guys have gotten what I think you guys need to know. All right. Somebody said they're watching me. All right. Watching you live on my television. So you guys can hook that thing up to your TV now. Wow. Remember when I talked about the last time about mass production? That's exactly what Abraham is doing now. Abraham, is watching me on his television. There are many choices he has, and to make. I mean, he have to make. He can watch me on his phone, on his television, or on any other electronic gadgets that will bring me on for him to watch. Good for you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Angel didn't say taking Liberia into the 21st century is at stake. I couldn't agree with you more. All right. I couldn't agree with you more. The 21st century is where we're supposed to start building a solid foundation for our people. All right, guys. So for many of you guys, that comes to a few things that before come to the main issue of the day. What time is it now? All right. So for many of you guys, Eugene Fagon today finally made the delivery today. Yes. So Mr. Fagon made it drop today. Many people out there are arguing and stuff like that. And I'm Fagon. All right. So Mr. Fagon made it drop today. As you can see, he coming here. He's walking, coming. There you go. 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 So he made it drop today. He made it drop today. He made it drop today. All right. He made it drop today, folks. The man made it drop today. Let's start it over again. All right. He made it drop today. He made it drop today. Let's start it again. He's coming. He's coming. He made it drop. There you go. He's going. He's going. And the song was so hot today, so we couldn't really capture that. And then the other camera from the top, and I can't show the other one because that one will that one will expose a lot of things. So Mr. Fagon came today, and there go Mr. Fagon. Yeah, but it was not bad today. I mean, he did what he could do. And the other people say, "Oh, that Fagon, what? I ain't give a damn." At least I saw my man today. He dropped my package up today, and that was nice of him. He just have to tell her what he's doing. Yes, he just have to tell her what he's doing. I see Sig Agnes laughing right now. She's laughing. Yes, I see my man laughing. And I saw one of my men said, "My man, you think I would have think that scam? Why I scam talking about? I know scam. I think I for real though. And I know scam. All right. So let's do it one more time again. One more time. Maybe I should just shoot a video and upload the video here. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But we don't have much time here today. But by the way, what a guy walking on the lawn. He walking on the grass. I mean, he's taking the sign, come. Because we gotta walk with there, take the sign, come. The man can't be walking on the lawn. Look at the man walking on my lawn here. This is completely insane. Let me see how I can better present it to you guys. All right. The man walking on my lawn. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. And I learned that he's coming back with fire and fishing again. Yeah, he's coming back with fire and fishing. Somebody said, my man, when Eugene Fagon grab you, it would not be easy. I said, yes. It would be do or die. We'll be having the ambulance there, the first aid team, the rescue team, because we're going to put them up. That's exactly what we'll be doing when we meet each other. Put them up, Randy. Put them up. Yeah, put them up. All right. So that's why it is there. So the brother came today and he did what he could do. Marching on. There you go. He's walking now, going towards the car. All right. The brother is walking, going towards the car. I'm trying to, okay, there you go. He's marching on, as you can see. He is marching on. All right. So that's just that. All right. That's just that. Let's move on. Let me progress here. All right. So Joseph Boyka had a press conference today. So let's go and listen to Joseph Boyka press conference. All right. Enough with all the fun and stuff like that. Somebody say, let me see what my sister say. So Facebook really sell viewers. Yes, Facebook does. They got a computer upgrade on that sell viewers. Sis Kringer. Yeah, Facebook will sell viewers. I will try to look for that and send it to you. They can really sell viewers to you. Yes, they sell viewers to you. So, and that's why you don't believe, because Yes, one of the proof here, right? Sis Kringa, guys. Let me just explain this thing to Sis Kringa and others. All right. We have 5 million people in Liberia. Sis Kringa, we got 5 million people in Liberia. Have you ever seen any show that run from Monday to Friday where we get over 350,000 people watching? That is very impossible. You imagine that when we have 5 million people in our country, let's take 2 million from away from that 5 million and say those are people who are under 18 that don't that shouldn't be on Facebook, and keep the 3 million. We still should be able to get at least 350,000 people watching any of the popular show. That doesn't happen. So what does that tell you? That Facebook, especially Liberian talk show hosts, the population in Liberia and the number of people we see watching the different popular show, they are not even a 0.01% of the fraction of people in the country there. What do I mean? Not many people within a population of 5 million back home, it not even come close to 5 or 300,000 people watching from Liberia. No. So if you get people in 12,000, 13,000 for the 1,000, just take for the 1,000 against 5 million people. You see the percentage that will be thrown away. But when you go to other countries that got 2 million people, 3 million, 5 million people in other countries, you will at least get up to 700,000 or 890,000 people watching, because that country got stable electricity. That country electricity is spread through all the counties, and the cost of phone data is cheap, and that's why you find more people. So when you look at the 5 million people and you cannot get at least 350,000 people watching a show over a period of 5 days, when the show, let's say today, Monday, that show launched, by Friday, you got over 350,000 people that view that show, then we got a problem. And that's why the popularity is not my interest. But if you look at it from radio, if you are capturing radio data, you will be able to get pretty close to that number, because the radio is just somebody turning something on and hearing it. And that's where the election is going to be won, not on Facebook. The many number you see, bulk of it will come from Liberia in the diaspora, because we live in advanced country that gave us 24-hour electricity, and I gave all a month-to-month internet service. Whether you stay on today all day, so that people sleeping. Some people can just get tired and say, let me tell the thing, oh yeah, because people just keep inviting me and stuff like that. We don't have that opportunity in our country called Liberia. So yes, and then Facebook too will sell you things, because if you guys don't know, the longer you stay on Facebook charging, I think each, before it used to be, I think $9 for the American viewers, and I think $10 for the viewers in Great Britain, Europe, and other countries. The longer you stay, the more promotion you get, and Facebook gain from this thing as well. Spoon people buy that thing, of course. Spoon people buy that thing as well. Spoon people buy those things. All right. Let me see. Somebody said, don't make sure he sue you. Usually, if I cannot sue me, what are you going to sue me for? All right, let me see what Quick say. I'm interested in Quick comment. He said, our people are not watching Facebook Live because it costs them too much. There you go. So Peter Quick just answered that question. That's it right there. Many people are not watching Facebook because the cost is too hard. Do you know that our our electricity, the kilowatt hour, is expensive? Yes, I think it's 54 cents per kilowatt hours. 54 cents per kilowatt hour. That's very, very high though. That is what will be between 2 cents to 5 cents. But it's 54 cents. 54 cents. That's too much kilowatt hour we spend in our country. Yeah, so Peter is making sense on that. All right. Yes. So let's see it. All right. Arthur Dennis said we will watch your show and we will share it. Thank you very much, Arthur Dennis. All right. So guys, so as far as what I just said here, I'm a political consultant, and I learned my lesson from the past, so I can go either way. But the bottom line is, I know these two parties, ANC and CDC. I believe those are the two parties that I can look up to change Liberia. Yes, to change Liberia. And depending on who comes first, I'm going to represent that party, and I'm going to campaign hard. I already start building myself. My focus, my target area, Lofa County, Bon County, Nema County, and Riverside County, and part of the southeastern. For Mosorado County, there will be people who will fight in our places there. Yes, I will lead them with that battle. But I want to get to the people in the interior. That is my primary focus, to get to the people in the interior, to change their mind. Yes, so that will be my primary. So as far as Joseph Walker goes, all right, Joseph Walker has not changed over the years. This man sat down, and for all these years, the worst thing he did was to sit down and lie on Alexander Cumming. So the question here tonight is, which political leader is bad for Liberia? Quick answer: Joseph Walker is bad for Liberia. There's nothing that Joseph Walker has done that can show to you that he need to be given a second chance. I always say this on the show. Lele Kekula Kuto, who was the chairman of the National Democratic Party of Liberia, NDPL, during the leadership of Samuel Kanyando, that man was very, very smart. He was very, very smart. That man saw Samuel Kanyando, saw Joseph Walker and Kekula Kutu, that was his name, and went out to Samuel Kanyando and told Samuel Kanyando that Joseph Walker is not a political material. He cannot be trusted. And that man was right. Kekula Kutu was right. Joseph Walker has been given a lot of opportunities to serve our people, but he turned it down. Joseph Walker started, Liberia men say, he dealt away from small. This man was not in government. He deceived the Liberian people. He deceived a Fuda man, technically, by selling a bitter good. Which one of you who work hard for your money and is in the business of buying to domesticate whatever you buy in terms of animal, you want to buy a healthy animal, right? Those of you that love goats, sheep, and other little domesticated animal, imagine Joseph Walker coming to you and telling you that this bitter goat is not a goat that he brought to you. This thing behind here, it says, it read here, money can buy happiness, but it can buy good. I was traveling one time in Western PA, and I stopped at a restaurant and saw that. The moment I saw that, my mind ran on Joseph Walker, and I went and paid for it. And I always kept it behind me so that you guys can see it all the time. What Joseph Walker did to our people, it was very, very bad. It was very, very bad. Thank you very much, Alfred Dennis. We don't need to buy viewers. It was very, very bad. It was a bad thing that he did. And do you think he forgave himself to say, you know what, I need second chance in life? No. Many, many years when you guys were not even born when Mr. Walker did that thing. You would imagine that it would be a story that you would have that opportunity to listen to, and your mind will start to go in different direction and say, but how did he do that? Hoping that you were not going to see it. But you were wrong. Because Joseph Walker doesn't change his old ways. Just few months up to a year, Joseph Walker put a group of people together to lie on Alexander Cummings, to say that he did not Mr. Cummings fingered a document. But the same Joseph Boca is telling people that he never read the document and he doesn't know Cummings. Joseph Boca went to that court and raised his hand and looked in the judge's face and looked at all the people in the court and said to them, I never read the document. I don't know the Cummings man. And his intention was to lie on Mr. Cummings. I don't know how you got taking this, but if you get somebody who lies outside of government and you want to get that person authority, you are making the worst mistake. You are making the worst mistake. This man went to court knowing very well that there was nothing in regards to fingering document. And he went and sat in a courtroom and lied just to get Cummings record destroyed and to make sure that Cummings go to jail. I don't know how much weight you guys put on this thing, but the Liberian people need to understand that what Joseph Boca did, it could have happened to you. And Joseph Boca is capable of doing it to you indirectly. If you gave him any position, he's going to screw you up indirectly because his action will come back to hurt you. You may not feel the pain that Cummings is going through. There were nights that Cummings went to bed, I believe, and as he lied down, hair on the pillow, looking up or on his side, he'd be like, damn, after everything that I worked for, this is how it's going to end. A guy just look at me and say, I finger a document. Do you know the kind of emotional pain that people go through when somebody try to lie on you? I don't know how many of you guys have ever been lied upon before. I don't know how many of you guys have been lied on before. But it's very, very difficult. It is very, very difficult for somebody to lie on you like that and for you to have a peaceful rest. And that's what Joseph Boca did. And that's what he was trying to do. But thank God to the people from Europe that Mr. Cummings hired. Thank God that they were able to come out and expose Mr. Boca dirty deal. That's what Mrs. Blair said. And I will continue to remember that line. That's another thing again that will take me a long way. She said, all political leaders, they review, they discuss, they approve, they endorse, and sign that document. Every one of them. Who's staying to gain? Rather than the people of Liberia talking about what this current government has done, who's staying to gain? Who's staying to gain? That is the question that she left everyone with. She talked about them trying to fix something so that they can benefit. I have broken it down into picture. You know what I did with the recording? I took a video clip on my phone. All right? Let me see if I can show you guys that picture. Because I'm trying to build for myself a puzzle. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Yes. As you can see here, I broke it down into pictures. 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 I broke everything down into pictures because I'm going to build myself a puzzle. So I will print everything and get a scissor and cut it up. And then I will try to break it down. All right. The quote and who stand to benefit from this circus. That's how she described it. All right. What are their motivation? That's the second one in there. All right. That justice is done and bring an end to this unedifying and wild goose chase. All right. Someone has conspired to fix the process to his own advantage, but got caught. Who got caught? It's Joseph Boca that got caught. So I did a snapshot of everything Mr. Blair said as she was speaking. Clap. clap, clap. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build myself a puzzle so that you can see that big puzzle that will say, yes, here is the image here. And that puzzle that will be like an image will represent what I want you to see. And that's nobody else but Joseph Boyka. My point here is Mr. Boyka, since getting into government in the 70s, he has never been honest to anyone he works with. He has been very, very dishonest. And the dishonesty continues to live with him. I respect him as an elderly statesman, but the behavior into politics is very, very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous for our country. So with all due respect, I will ask Liberians to give Joseph Boyka an honorable retirement. Let him go and relax, because the challenges we are facing today and the way Boyka wants to conduct himself before the young generation, he will do more damage than any good that he wants to do. And I am a victim of Joseph Boyka participation in government. Remember, I grew up in the 80s. Joseph Boyka was Minister of Agriculture. At that time, though maintain and retain the Liberia Produce Marketing Corporation, though maintain and retain the Liberia Agriculture Bank, though retain carry the center in Banga, and there were many programs that do hand down to Joseph Boyka. But today, nobody can refer to Joseph Boyka. Anybody you speak to right now, they will tell you, whether they're in support of George Weah or they speaking individual, they will not tell you any good thing about Joseph Boyka past. The only people you see talking about Joseph Boyka today are the people who stand to benefit. When Mrs. Blair is asking that question, who stand to benefit? I want you to not just focus on Joseph Boyka, but for those who came and lied to the Liberian people and said the document was fingered by Mr. Cummings. Those are the people who stand to benefit all the Liberian people. So let's take a little ride. All right, let's take a little ride. I want you, the video you're about to watch, I want you to look at the past history of Joseph Boyka that will determine his future, which is very bad. So it is a collection of what Mr. Boyka has done in the past. And I want the Liberian people to understand that this old man, he's not the future. He is the past. He is the past. He's not the future. He is the past. So let's get back. Masa, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. All right. So let's listen to this video here.
Now you go anywhere, you go come about 35, 40.
Now listen to how the people went and discussed.
I say no to Mr. Joe. Let Joe go back, man. Let Joe go back in the bush that they play he belong, because he do nothing here a woman early. They do nothing for our country. So let them go back to the place. They will not get 1 vote here. We tire today, we tire tomorrow.
I'm Jackson William. You see, my brother, this is a little business that I made to support my 5 children. During the year 2005, Madam Seri told us that there were going to be free primary education, especially comparative, free primary education. And she told us there will be a lot of job facility and company than ever before. And she said also there was going to be a stop to corruption, and corruption was going to be her worst enemy. And I think she set precedent on Judy Bryant. But after Judy Bryant died and all the rest of her ministers were just transferred to another ministry for corruption, I see the election to be very critical. And one thing I should tell the Liberian people is to get the United Party out of Liberia completely, because they are people like the demonic forces that is hanging over Liberia, trying to suck our blood and destroy our children and great-grandchildren future. They are. I'm talking to say that I'm very bad because you talk about the man they call Joseph Walker in today's way. I'm against it totally. I'm against the entire Unity Party. Let government.
So meaning you are saying no to Joe, right?
No to Joseph Walker. No to the Unity Party. Let it go away. Let it leave off. Let us live our peaceful life. Let our children go to school happily, and let Papa come home with black plastic bag filled with rice, pepper, chicken soup, and let the children be happy.
My name is Liberia. We have one fan this government. The Joe May is talking about as a land Joe grew this government for the 2 years. For the 2 years, not small years. And then there is nothing I can show like brand people. So for that reason, we are not satisfied with Joe. We want him no more again. Even when I offer Joe said he comes to work there. I'm not satisfied because he is corrupted. The whole government is corrupted. For one fact, right now our children, if you don't I say you go here, I said we say you go. When my child is in school, but when you go to the school house, you say you won't go see your child at school, my dear. The money that will cost it. The money why you can up to or TV or data. So again, the market will make it so even pay our children school fee. Again, manage him, my dear. So for that reason, we tired.
So for that reason, we tired, folks. This story may seem old, but the reality still exists. And the character of person is still in our midst. And that is to support. One thing that I will tell you from the video, the condition of the people still remain the same. The character is still trying to come back. So what are you guys waiting for now? The problem still exists. Right now, if you were to take that video camera and go back to do a second run, the same problem will exist. The same thing will be explained. That is why I'm trying to remind you guys about. It is not about how long the video been. Thing hasn't changed for the people. But there are many people who sit in there and just imagine, oh, when we are winning again, we're going to get position. When coming, we're going to get position. That is not what my intentions are. My intention is to tell the Liberian people that the problem hasn't changed yet. Who you think can change it. And I can help you to make sure that you pick the right person. That is my goal. The problem in our country has become a constant value. People have made it to be constant. And when you have something constant, it's very difficult for you to get rid of. Very, very difficult. And we have to do everything. So let's listen more again, folks. Let's listen more to them. All right? Let's listen to them.
Wow. For me, I'm not satisfied because, for the government I've been ruling up to this time, or 2 days the last time. But we have been disappointed by the government. And me especially, more especially having to do with our leader, which is the president. Yeah, and the Creole government has the most educated government, but now the Creole government has the most corrupt government. So what? If good, then what bad? So that's my problem, really. She says you have no control over prices for what as a leader. They won't have control over prices. So for me, right now, although I time all the finish, but I don't think I can vote to that barrier because it's the same government. When you get in power, it will be the same government because she will control him. Yeah. So for me, I'm not really willing to even see Joe Burger leading us as president.
We suffer too much. You are very hard. We used to buy a cup of red for $20, but now you go anywhere, you go cup of red at $35, $40. We have bag of red at $2,000. We used to buy a cup of $75 in a bush, but now we buy it $200 now. Poor bear, that's $450. Kiapre, none of the there's a $350 or $375. We suffer too much. For me, and I feel like for me. Because school, when I go to school, you just say a child. The money that they will call, they used to say government school. But now when you go register a children in government school, you will pay money $5,000 or $3,000. Yeah, so our children are suffering. We don't have correct, even hospital, even your child say running with them to the hospital, they'll tell say pay money before you hold your child in the hospital. They don't want help. Poor people around, they don't want to help the poor people. Blind people pass them and they don't want to help them. We're suffering in this country too much. I let the government try to do something. The government promised that when she win, she's going to help the Liberian people. She's going to build school, she's going to build hospital. Even the mansion, she said that the man mansion, she's going to pay all to this time. Nothing good will not here. So we're suffering in this country. We need peace now. They say no war, but the one that we're feeling now is more than war. So we're tired now. We're tired.
So that's it there, folks. That's it there. The problems still remain. The people have grown. Some of the young faces you saw, they're still around. But they have grown and they continue to grow. The problem remains unchanged. Joseph Boakai is aware for 12 years. They disregard the people's feelings. And Joseph Boakai is coming back again. And he wants to be president. I don't think so. And there's many story upon story. Now listen to this one too.
The notion people carried around are what, and we listen.
You hear?
To the old folks keep telling us the fighting for our future, which even for the 1845 till now you can give our future. When will you deliver my future to me?
Let's come to this other one here and see whether this one can play.
Monserrato County. So let me get your name.
My name is Amara M. Trawale Jr. Many people call me Master Warriors, and I'm the chairman and the founder of the movement of the Downtown Youth of Bonjama District.
Get this one
So,
for you guys.
and you walked to me very angry this morning, and what is the reason for that anger that you came to me with?
I'm very desperate, even more than anger, because people sit in Monrovia there and say that this place is already controlled by the Vice President Joseph Boakai. That is a blatant lie.
Let me bring the video
A
up
blatant.
and let's look at Joseph Boakai here. I'm sure you guys can hear me here. So I think when I Kringa mentioned this video, so let's see this video.
My colleagues,
let's see this video here.
See them here much.
He's not speaking here. Let me see here. I can get my audio here.
Adjudication process.
Something is not right with my audio. Guys, can you guys hear me?
Atmosphere.
Let me see where you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me here? Let me see where you guys can hear me here. Excuse me there. Are you guys hearing me? Because we're ready to play this video now. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, people say they can hear me. All right, you guys can hear me. Yes, you guys can hear me. All right, let's see it.
Candidates in the Lofa County by-election.
Okay.
Also underscored the need to maintain the stability and peace of our land. We therefore commend the Chief Justice and the justices of the Supreme Court.
So you guys hearing Joseph Boakai too, right? You guys can hear Joseph Boakai now, right? I'm going to go back with the video now. You guys are here. You guys are hearing him now, right? All right, so that. All right, my voice is going to be repeated here.
Okay.
Let me remove it. All right, so guys, I keep hearing myself. The voice in my phone is delaying, so I keep hearing myself. So I'm about to play for you guys now, Joseph Boakai now, right? So he had a press conference today. I'm going to bring it back on the screen so that you and I can listen to Joseph Boakai now, all right? So let's go and listen to him right now. Let's listen to him right now. All right, let's listen to Joseph Boakai here.
Okay, Jay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for coming to this very special press conference. His Excellency, the former Vice President and Standard Bearer of the Unity Party will make a statement, after which we will take a few questions, during which time you will state your name and the institution that you represent. Thank you. Your Excellency.
My fellow partisans, my colleagues in the opposition, I see them here much, fellow Liberians. After a long and complicated adjudication process, which at times created at the hearing stage an atmosphere of grandstanding and unfriendly posturing, I am pleased and finally the highest court of our land, the Supreme Court of Liberia, made the right decision in upholding our Constitution. The decision by the Supreme Court to nullify the NEC obstruction to the UP candidacy in the Lofa County by-election also underscored the need to maintain the stability.
Vivian, they pop a voice. I mean, I got this. I got all the volume at the highest, but you know, Joseph Walker doesn't have that strength again to talk too much. So I beg your pardon. Just try to listen to it.
At this point, the Unity Party can expect the National Election Commission, NEC, react swiftly in full compliance with the highest court's opinion and now complete and formalize UP's candidates' registration to participate in the senatorial by-election in Lofa County. If NEC is to continue to enjoy the respect as organizer, umpire, and conciliator in the electoral process, it must, by the decision it makes and act it takes, to be fair and unbiased, which means free of favoritism. It is also our hope going forward that NEC will take precautions in our decision making regarding political.
So, guys, this the man. So, this is the man that people want to make president, right? This is the man they want to make president. I mean, see how his whole hair is buried into that 2-page document. The folks you see around Joseph Walker, that's how they want to micromanage this old man. Those guys got no good intention for the country. All they want to do is to just use Joseph Walker to their advantage. That's all they want to do. So let's move this thing to the question answer period. I want to bring it all the way down here. All right. I just want to bring it down here. All right. By the way, you see the green thing right below his left shoulder here. This old man got a pacemaker and they are putting devices on him. This is very unsafe for his health because that device he got in him shouldn't be interacting with any electronic device that can transmit whether it's electromagnetic wave. It shouldn't be on him. But because they don't understand and they only want power, they put in here at risk. But that is not my concern. I just thought to draw that to you guys' attention here. So let's move this all the way here to the QA section because there was a question that they asked of him, and the way he answered that question, it really goes to show that he's very, very dishonest. So let's play that again. All right, let's play it.
So fight for the cause you believe in and ensuring that you can have your objective met.
We are already together. We are strengthening it, and that is already in process.
With comments.
Those that we believe in.
Yeah. One more. Yeah. Last question.
So, Honorable former Vice President, this case that.
You hear how he answered the question? You hear how he answered the question? And what about comments? Those that will believe him. All right. So I will say this to you guys, the coming supporter here. All right. Let me just bring the thing up here. I will say this to you guys, the coming supporter. Is coming ever made any attempt and say that he's going to collaborate with Joseph Walker? I'm done with Cummings. I'm going to be done with Cummings. This old man you're looking at here, all right? This old man doesn't have no good heart for Cummings. Does not have no good heart for Cummings. You heard the way he answered that question right now? Those we believe in. So the way he categorized that answer, those we believe in, when the question was specifically asked to him about Cummings, but he said those we believe in. Let me tell you guys one thing. Liberian politics is not living by the standard of a civilized society. And this old man is showing you guys that Liberian politics is not going by the civilized democratic standard. You're looking at somebody and say, those we believe in. Kind of remind me of what his name, the late John McCain, right? When he look at Barack Obama and say, that one. You guys remember that time? When he look at him and said, that one. How many guys remember? If you remember, give me the thumbs up or just say yes. How many guys remember the time when I had to call it? I see Vivian giving me the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Vivian. That is the same thing that this old man just said about Cummings. The young man asking, does that include Cummings? Those that we believe in. Thank you very much, Sis Agnes. Many of you guys will remember that time when John McCain, may his soul rest in peace, and look at Obama and said, that one. That is more hypocritical in itself. And this is what I want to make sure that we get the Liberian people on the ground to do what we do best. And thank God that he's working his miracle for some of us so that we can begin to open the eyes of the Liberian people. Because we got the strategy of engaging the people throughout the county. And I just keeping that finger of mine, all right, the two fingers here, I'm keeping them crossed. Once J. Randy voice start to get on the ground, from the story, personal story, to getting the people attention, we will make sure that Joseph Boga doesn't go, and he's not going anywhere. Joseph Boga is not going anywhere. All right, to be quite honest with you guys, he's not going anywhere. You see how the man described his fellow Liberian? How he describes somebody that made in God's image, that one. I mean, do we believe in? Do this man lied to a Fuda man that even forgave him and never said the children that we believe in. I think he rather has said all the Lofians are good people, but that one will believe in. This old man is not meant to be a team player. Yes. All right. Campaign again coming if he joined JMB. Yes. If Cummings join JMB, I will campaign free for Georgia. I'm telling you guys now. Alexander Cummings join Mr. Barker, I will campaign free. Everything that I said from yesterday up to present, if that thing ever happened, where Cummings will merge with Joseph Barker, it will just tell me that Cummings is not the person that I'm expecting him to be. Joseph Barker has shown to many people that he has a problem. So it is up to you guys who support Cummings. But Joseph Barker, if things had gone Joseph Barker's way, Cummings would have been in jail today. Because the purpose of Joseph Barker going to testify in court, he was pushing that to tell people that Cummings is a criminal and he wanted Cummings to go to jail. But you should be grateful to God that it did not happen that way. All right. Let's see here what the person says. J. Randy, all right. It is not good to keep talking about someone's health issue regardless of their political situation. Do you really think I care? I need Joseph Barker. Maki won. Let me tell you now. Maki what? Joseph Barker functional capacity tied into his physical health. All right? You, all right? Maki, before you take on any job, you'll be sent for physical exam. Whether it is blood work, whether it is urine test, You don't want to bring anybody into liability. Joseph Boca becoming president, being a sick president, well, you got to carry him from one state, one country to another. It is a liability to the country. Money will be spent in different resources. If you ever think I'm going to stop talking about Joseph Boca health issue, you're wasting your time. Functional capacity. Joseph Boca must produce a doctor note that he fit for that duty. We want somebody who will withstand our country pressure. What Georgia is going through right now, it is not about who got good health, who ain't got good health. So that other thing, I don't know where you live, but we believe that our leader should be physically fit. Part of the requirement is to be physically fit. There is a video where Ellen, I got a video, Ellen is together in the morning by 5 a.m. on the treadmill, walking on a treadmill to keep herself fit. So you think you're coming to do a cosmetic for Joseph Boca here, talk for this and not talk for this, you're wasting your time. Requirement for Joseph Boca also got to do his physical health. Why is the man getting power? And we can see him every day. He bad great, he in a place over he just lying now. The only time we see Joseph Boca going to Ghana for treatment, Joseph Boca going to France for treatment, Joseph Boca going to Ghana for the place. No. We want a leader who will be physically fit. So if you think I'm going to sit down here, they had nothing to do with HIPAA law. Joseph Boca want to be a public official, a HIPAA law will be exempted. In the United States here, every president health is discussed. They discuss Donald Trump health. Prior to him getting into the presidency, his medical doctor presented his health report. While he was there, Dr. Sante Guta and the chief medical officer for Donald Trump, they were on CNN discussing about Donald Trump health. So if some of you guys live in America and you don't get that bull crap in your head and you think you're going to sell it to the Liberian people, you're wasting your time. And that is why I want the Liberian people to understand that some of you guys here are very evil to the Liberian people. You guys are very evil. You will do your own medical exam, and then you will see other countries setting example of their leader, and then you will kind of sit there, oh, you got me to contend with your friends. You got me to contend with. If Joseph Boga doesn't bring a medical record, we will let the Liberian people know. We don't want nobody who will come in our position that will be a medical liability to the country. We want to spend money in other areas and not to spend money on Joseph Boca health. So Joseph Boca must produce a health record from the doctor to determine his functional capacity. All right. Now, let me see here. What the other person see here. All right. J. just asked her if she can go to work when she's sick. That's a very good question, Vivian. I will let you ask that question. Let me just post your question there. If she say, will she ever go to work? No, that is what I call a common and rational question over there. Very common, but very rational. That is it. But you know what? These are the blind loyalists that will not have the opportunity. Eddie used to come to the United States all the time to do a medical checkup. We are with trouble to do a medical checkup. Boca will come and put everything in secret. That secrecy that Boca got, we will scrutinize it. They Papaya need to provide his medical help. Yes. All right. He need to provide. Is he sick? This was what Christmas said, and so nowhere around. Let us be careful. Oh, so you're making a threat here now, right? Good. So you're making a threat. I'm going to capture your name and I'm going to report you to the Department of Homeland Security, right? So let me get a camera here for you now, all right? So since you're making threat now, I'm going to capture your name. First thing in the morning, I'm going to put that name into the DHS system. Yes. I love the kind of threat you're making now. Good. And I'll come to find you right now. You are going to go into the DHS system for making such a threat like that. So let me come find you here right now. Let me come find you here. You go in the DHS system tomorrow morning. First thing when I get to work, I'm going to put your name in there for making threats. You guys come on Facebook and want to be making threat on people here. All right? You come there. I'm not a Christmas, though. I'm not a Christmas. I already died and came back before, my friend. So let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. I'm not a Christmas. If you think that wrong, if you think that Christmas you're talking about, let me tell you now, you're wasting your time. I'm not a Christmas. Though. I am not Christmas. So I already captured your name here. I know who you are. All right. I know exactly who you are here. So you got a fake profile. This profile is not even your profile here. You are very, very fake here. But we'll get your IP address. Yes. I will take that IP address and I will give it to my board tomorrow from the DHS and we'll find you. Yes, we'll find you. We will find you tomorrow. Yes. I will give him a special mission to find you tomorrow. We'll find you tomorrow and then we'll get to know who you are. All right. I think I already got his image here. I already got his image here. All right. I already got his image here. So I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to report this guy to DHS tomorrow. All right. Department of Homeland Security for making threats on people's page here. All right. So I already captured you, my friend. Let me just get your name right here. Right here. Capture you tomorrow. All right. So we already got him now. So he can go and be making a threat around here. We're not blocking. We're keeping here so that we can get to him quickly. All right. I think you'll come to bring somebody here. Are the last man you will ever try. Are the last man you will ever try. Yes. I'm not Christmas though. I'm not Christmas. I told you the story before. Number one, I died before I came back. Number two, my mom and dad, they died and left me with the greatest blessing on the face of the planet. If you think your threat going to intimidate me, tomorrow morning, I'm just going to work, open a DHS system, and put your name on our watchful list. Yes, put your name on our list, and then I'm going to report it and say, if anything happens, this guy has made a threat against me. I already got a picture there as well, too. Yes. So I love your threat you can be making. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm glad that the position I'm in right now, God gave me that opportunity to report most of you guys. Yes, to report most of you guys. Yes, I love it. So go ahead, my friend. Tomorrow morning, can't wait to get to work tomorrow. Go and put that name assistant there. Put a little comment on the name there. All right? Unless you're not in America here. Unless you're not in America here. But you will still be in our system. And should in case you travel here, your picture and everything will be in there. Because they capture your picture, they put it there, and then your name. And then you'll be in there for good. So go ahead and keep making thread here. Christmas. You think that we're going to scare me around here? Putting food in yourself. All right, guys. So let me progress here. So you see, this old man, as wicked as he is, all right, looking at a gentleman, and the man asking him a question. Do you consider commies? And now he's saying, oh, wouldn't do it with trust. What make you think that Boca can be trusted? Boca cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. Boca cannot be trusted. All right? He cannot be trusted. Somebody said, that old man might outlive you and Brother Christmas. No, I'm not going to get where's Samuel here? Where's Samuel here? That old man might outlive you. Can say anything you want to say about Joseph Boca. That's your business. All right? That your wish your guy is going back to yourself. I don't believe in witch. So you can say that over there and be making all your nose over there. Business. Yes, oh my brother, many of us cannot be around by 2023. That woman will still be around. Who knows? No. I'm not going to into your head. Joseph Boca will be retired, right? Joseph Boca, but to be friend with you or Mikey, I gotta put your name in that system for threat. You may. So you can share all the phone you want to share now. You got your name going in there. There's one citizen name that I put in that system there. I reported him to the local police district in Philadelphia, and I put him into the DHS system. All right. And that will also include you as well, too. So keep making fun. All right. I'm not going to take your fun for it. You don't make threat to people here. Yes. You don't make threat to people here. All right. You don't make threat to people here. The woman is in a political race. He needs to provide the Liberian people his medical record. Yes. All right. But how long will the machine live? He living on machine, Randy. But the machine he living on, the machine can malfunction though. The machine can malfunction. Yeah, the machine can malfunction. It's pacemaker. Yeah, it's pacemaker. Pacemaker can malfunction. It can malfunction. So Whether you meant to say it in a different way, that's fine, but it can malfunction. But anyway, guys, I'm just disappointed in how he answered the question. I believe that he shouldn't be answering a question like that. And, coming according to him, used to be his collaborating political partner. But the way he answered the main question is very, very shameful and embarrassing. But again, the old man cannot be trusted. All right. If you check this out, look, guys, so check this out, right? Even this guy himself. Let me leave you with this one here. All right. Let me leave you. Let me take Samuel from here. All right. Let me move Samuel from here. And I mean, I'm just disappointed in this old man here. All right. Yeah, he's a hero here. Y'all listen to your hero here. Y'all listen to your hero talking.
Raise, taxes on you, on water, on essential commodities. They raise taxes on you. And some of you support these people. They have destroyed your lives. Come on. What is it with some of you people?
Y'all listen to your hero. He's talking.
Joe Walker has no fresh ideas. Joe Walker is not able to run this country. He's a dead man walking. He's a dead man walking. And I cannot support a dead man walking.
There you
I
go.
will support wicked Nukwe, the people who raise the budget on you, the people who raise, taxes on you, on water, on essential commodities. They raise taxes on you. And some of you support these people. They have destroyed your lives. Man. Come on. What is it with some of you people? I will not change. The people will cry in this country. They will not have food to eat. Nothing will change. God forbid, if Emmanuel Nuku and Joe Parker won the presidency and the vice presidency, nothing will change. They're not going to cut their salaries. They're not going to reduce the budget. They're not going to do it. I'm not going to suffer because they're already reaching out to me now. They're already reaching out to me now. I'm not going to suffer. You are the people who will suffer.
There you go, Dad. There you go, Dad. You are the people who will suffer. This man knows that Joseph Boyka is not going to change anything. He knows that. Yes. He knows that from the bottom of his heart. He knows that. Let's see what we can try this other one here again.
Boy, Asian, seeing the rest, we need younger person here. Yeah, we need the rest.
The notion people carried around that Waka can be the best. I think my man, that is wrong.
We need the rest.
The problem I have with Waka, I have two problems with him. One,
we need the rest.
what is affecting Waka? You see that two things have no key. When you crack it don't have no key. When you crack it, no key. The second one is age. When you are old, you don't sit there to be young again. No. When you old, you old. Until you get going on the ground.
Yeah, we need the rest.
The second problem I have with Waka, they squander opportunity for the past 12 years. My people, for the past 12 years.
We need the rest. Boy, Asian.
And all the Waka is all because the political people say Wakas do this, Waka do that. But look at the level of Badana Jure.
We need the rest.
He should be retired by now. His age is not, I will tell you for sure, for his age, he will be controlled by people who are pushing him to become the standard bearer of the sick people.
We need the rest.
There are some greedy politicians who have been in power before, who wants to come back to power. This is what I see.
It's too old. I need the rest. Yeah, we need the rest. Boy, Asian, seeing the rest, we need younger person here.
I have no problem with the old man. And the old man was fit to go here when a Waka was fit. The first thing, you are not even coming to allow you to support him. Because he knows your attitude. But because of the age, his sense of reasoning is declining. This is why you hold you on his side. Who don't know you history in this country? Tell me for us.
No, yeah, you need to rest.
If Walker become president, the issue will not committing. You know that will run this country, and the international community will blame us for our own selfish thing that we did.
No, yeah, you need to rest. Boy, Asian.
So, guys, I mean, those are voices of young, old, and other Liberians. What I say on my show, I'm not saying it because I just want to say things. All right? But let's close with this one here. Let's close with this one, and then we'll be out of here. Let's close with this one right here. This is the masterpiece.
You know,
Well, we are staying in Lofa County. Like I told you this morning, we are on our way. And, we've been going to towns and villages to interact with the people. And this abuse the minds of Liberians that say Lofa County is the stronghold of Joseph Boakai.
So again, guys, when you listen to what the guy say, forget about the CDC emblem, forget about the CDC. Just listen to what the guy is about to say about Joseph Boakai here, all right? So let's listen.
So a young man just walked up to me and want to express his dissatisfaction on the speculations in Monserrado County. So let me get your name.
My name is Amara M. Trawale Jr. Many people call me Master Warris, and I'm the chairman and the founder of the movement of the downtrodden youth of Bonjama District.
So, and you walked to me very angry this morning, and what is the reason for that anger that you came to me with?
I'm very desperate, even more than anger, because people sit in Monrovia there and say that this place is already controlled by the Vice President Joseph Boakai. That is a blatant lie. A blatant lie. You know, we the Levines, we are even disappointed over Boakai. We are disappointed in his leadership.
What do you mean you are disappointed? Boakai being a man from Lofa County, and you being from Lofa County, then you say you're disappointed. Why are you disappointed?
And that's the thing, in fact, that will mislead us, because he's from Lofa County, so we should vote him in even if he is not qualified for the position.
You mean Boakai is not qualified?
Well, qualification does not have to only deal with education. He got the education, but the experience to move this country forward, he doesn't have it, because he's been on board for the past 12 years. What he didn't do, you anticipate him to do something more than that? That's the area where the disqualification comes in. I'm not saying that he's not educated, but he's not qualified to move this country forward. And the kind of a conception, the kind of a mind the people have in Monrovia there, they sit and say, this place controlled by Joseph Boakai is lie. You know, you know very well, we were in Bakedu yesterday. I'm from Bakedu anyway.
Oh, you're from Bakedu?
I'm from Bakedu anyway, the Kodobone district. You know, you were there yesterday, and you saw the kind of momentum. You know, and even when George Weah entered the town a couple of days ago, the entire Bonjama was on fire politically. When Joseph Boakai came, this town was looking like it was even sleeping.
You joking?
You know? I'm not joking. I'm telling you something from the bottom of my heart. I'm a mastercratic leader. I control 315 members of 315 youth in this district. And let me tell you something. Joseph Boakai has no tangibles to point at in Lofa here. If anybody is daring me, let anybody come up and say Joseph Boakai has chicken horse in Bonjama here, not to even talk about building. You understand? You traveled yesterday to Kolahu. Okay, I was even thinking that I said, let the protocol not take the decision for George Weah to go to Foya, because this guy couldn't come back. And that's the hometown road of Joseph Boakai. You saw the road. How it's horrible, very horrendous. You understand? The road is bad, to say the least. You understand? Charity begins at home. If this man cannot do anything for Lofa, he didn't do anything for Lofa for the past 12 years, what do you expect out of him? Let's not be joking here, man. Let's not be joking. You know, the driver can change, but the car will still remain. Oh, Madam Salim, Joseph Boakai, they form in the same predicament. We can't elect them for another 24 years. You know, what will we be doing? So you want to tell me that the only one that have the brain to run this country?
So you say, what part of Lofa specifically you from?
I'm from Kwaduboni district. Specifically, I'm from Marvin Gonedu. Marvin Gonedu is in the Kwaduboni district. It's one of the renowned towns in the Kwaduboni district. I'm not far from the from the home of Dr. Edobian Kesari, the founder of the Unity Party. Unity Party is for Lofayan. But Lofayan are tired with the Unity Party. You understand? If the Unity Party could have another driver, maybe the sympathizers of the Unity Party could be much if it had gone another driver. But the driver is still the same.
So you say the Lofa citizens are angry with Boakai because you can't point out any tangible, one single tangible.
Nothing of the sort. You know why? Joseph Boakai is associated with people who have already failed this county. You know.
And who are some of those people?
Even every time he comes here, the honorable, the incumbent, Honorable Mayan Bian Fofana. Honorable Mayan Bian Fofana, my own Madingo sister from Kwaduboni district, has failed the district. We were moving up and down behind her to 2011. But now she failed us and she wants us again to re-elect her. It can't work. George Tengbe, Senator George Tengbe, on the United Party ticket. Those are the failures that are behind Joseph Boakai. So I'm sorry, he's not going to go anywhere because the people of Labour County are disenchanted over their leadership. Let not somebody sit down in Monrovia and say Lofa is for Joseph Boakai. You'll be making a very grievous mistake.
So what is your final message to the people? You got hundreds of people all around the world that are looking at you.
This message could go even beyond what we anticipate. You understand? I want this message to go forward. Let it go through the length and breadth of this country that Joseph Boakai does not have any political control over Lofa County. Lofa is divided over the leadership of Joseph Boakai. You understand? The only thing people can say here in Lofa is that he served as the managing director for LPMC normal days. That's not enough. 24 years in government, I still to be corrected, but I think he has spent more than 24 years in government.
In 40 years.
40 years. What does he want now? Let him go back and build his home. Foya Tinge, I think that's the area he's from.
Oh, from Foya Tinge.
No road there. No road. You saw the road yesterday.
Very terrible.
No road. So how many years we should sit again for the Bangam and the Kama road to be fixed? We know that Josh Weah is the only option. The alternative choice to to go around him. You know, I was speaking to him, I said, you know, you were my friend. I'm sorry for that expression.
No,
but he's so too down to hype. And I'm not seeing a reason why we shouldn't give this leader that he doesn't speak good English. I was standing by his side. Politician I can speak with logic right now in Liberia than Josh Weah. Now, you understand? Kwaduboni, you know, people say it's the birthplace of the Unity Party. But the people in of the Kwaduboni now, they are disenchanted. They are disappointed, you know, in the leadership of those that are moving the Unity Party forward. If we had another travel other than Joseph Boakai, perhaps we could make an alternative choice. But in this case, Joseph Boakai being...
But why you so angry with Boakai? Why are you so angry?
He has not done anything for us. No, Abu, you've been here. Has anybody shown you in Fonjaman here what Joseph Boakai has done? Look at, we're standing now seeing Zago Hotel over there. Before Zago became senator of this county, he had already made mark. He got tangibles to point at. But Joseph Boakai has not got even the slightest chicken house.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. You know, because to build a chicken house is not difficult. Just for a chicken to sleep. He doesn't have it yet. I know many people will get angry with me over the statement I'm making, but it's the truth. And if you were to interview another person, a logical person, I'm not talking about a fool, because only a fool will support Joseph Boakai. But any logical person will tell you that Joseph Boakai is not a political material to move this country forward, and the people of Lofa have not resolved to carry him. Everybody is divided. You understand? I agree, he got some supporters here, but he does not have an absolute control over this county. So let the people in Monrovia hear that, let the whole world hear it. I wish this thing could be extended on the Facebook, but people even
it's already on Facebook.
It's already on Facebook. People in the diaspora to even hear it. If you're hearing me now on the Facebook, everywhere, every part of the world, I'm telling you that Joseph Boakai is not a solution to Liberia's problem. It's not a solution. You understand?
So we'll leave it as that, and we'll continue. And like I said, my goal starting from this year is to focus on the counties that are away from Rosarito County. And I will encourage the ANC people to start to strategize and moving troops, political troops, so to speak, to engage the people of Wapolu and Lofa County to make sure that they can get as many people to join the ANC from that side. Boka must be neutralized from his home base. That is part of the strategy. I'm not here to release all this information. I'm not here to give all these strategy, but they will be coming in pieces. All right. Mr. Weah and his team already started their campaign in that part of the country. All right, in Lofa County. They are trying to make sure that Joseph Boka lose as many votes as the one he gained the last time. So it is out there to grab. ANC need to start to engage that. Every time you talk to ANC people, oh, we're doing that. No, every day that comes by, time is not on your side. Time is going. Joseph Boka territory need to be occupied by both CDC and ANC and divide the vote in that place. All right. So we'll be back here. All right. We'll be back here tomorrow. All right. And we'll be coming here with different video tomorrow. All right. That was a very strong message. Yes. Yes. This message here. Let me just say this here. This message here. Henry Yango. All right. That message was very powerful. It broke Joseph Walker down in 2019, and then how they call it said, can we find him and get to follow us on that report? All right. So again, it's not, and this message remain unchanged. Yes, this message remain unchanged. That message, I believe, can harm Joseph Walker political opportunity in so many ways. You can use that message to your advantage to really, because Joseph Walker people had not really come out, says Agnes, to counter what that guy said almost 6 years ago now. So that means everything in our country is still the same. And I think all the video that we have watched today, including the one we'll watch tomorrow and going forward, it is all about what the current situation presents to us. It has not changed significantly. It has not changed significantly. And it has not changed significantly. So it can be used to the advantage of both parties. Because both parties' goal is to stop Joseph Boyka. And I will tell you, my goal is to make sure that we get to more people to let them know. I mean, you hear the people, everybody know Joseph Boyka has spent 40 years, 25 years, nothing has changed. Not on Joseph Boyka, there have been a lot of corruption. So for me, like I said, the ANC and the CDC, in my opinion, are the two parties that I am willing to support, depending on who comes first. But I will say this again, says Agnes, if for any reason Mr. Cummings align himself with Joseph Boyka, that one I will campaign for Joe Weah for free. Because what Boyka said today, there will be no amount of, I'm sorry for what I said. No. Secondly, for Joseph Boyka to go to court and testify, because remember, every one of you guys, they were accusing the man of a crime that could have landed him in jail. And Joseph Boyka did not even consider that to say, you know what? This man is part of us. All right? He's part of us. So let's discuss this thing internally. All right? Let's discuss the thing internally. It was never, ever done. Yes, it was never, ever done. All right? So that's what we are. Let me see what Samuel say here. Randy, you don't expect everyone to vote for Joseph Boyka in that country. Yes, I don't expect anyone to vote for Joseph Boyka. The same thing that happened to him in 2017 is also going to happen to him in 2023. So Sam Garrison, Joseph Boyka is not going to be president of that country. We are 10 minutes to the top of the hour, and I would like to say, guys, thank you so much for the opportunity. We'll be back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. I came from work today. I was sleeping, sleep carried me. Yeah, a guy in our car and Lada, sleep carried me. I slept, and I woke up late. So I want to appreciate every one of you guys for coming here. Again, we are here, all right? We are here to make sure that only two party settle, all right? Since that message, old man Joe still winning Lofa County. He support. I mean, he support a candidate in Lofa. Julius, that puppy ain't going to go anywhere. Julius, that puppy not going to go anywhere. You know that, Julius. You know that Joseph Boga ain't got the strength. He doesn't have the catalyst. He doesn't have the transfer skill to do anything. I would say to you, to be honest with you, Julius Sigi, my best recommendation to you is to support ANC. Folks, Julius Sigi have been someone who have followed me from day one, before my face even appeared on Facebook. He have been following me and others on Radio LRB from back in the days. He's a guy that I really respect. But our disagreement is right between he and myself and Joseph Boga standing there. So, Julius, I know you don't support Joshua. You are unhappy with Joshua, granted. But I will encourage you to invest all your energy into ANC. Because if you keep that energy with Joseph Boga, I'm not lying to you, you are going to lose again. This is my honest opinion. You got a choice, and that choice is Mr. Alexander Cummings. I will leave it as that, Julius. I will leave it at that. You want to be part of good history, Julius Siki? Your history should be with Mr. Cummings. That would be my recommendation to you. That would be my recommendation. Yes. And because you already written we are off, you're hanging on Joe Boga. Joe Boga is already falling off. That rope is cutting. You're going to fall. And my best bet is to be in Cummings' corner right now. That is a recommendation. That will be my suggestion. You can take it or you can leave it. I would not recommend that you go to Joshua because you trusted him from the beginning and you feel that it's not working. So I'm not going to do anything to convince you, but I can make that recommendation to you, Julius. So, Julius, I will say thank you to every one of you guys. All right. Thank you, Sid Agnes, for staying long. And to every one of you guys, God bless you guys. See you guys tomorrow. We're in here with Julius. All right, Julius. Goodbye. Good night, Julius. It's a pleasure having you to stop by here. And don't be a stranger here, guys. I mean, Julius. Thank you guys. And I see you guys. All right. Good night to every one of you guys. God bless you guys.